Oh, Gilbert.
Yeah,
Gilbert.
yeah. I like how people like to make fun of me on this show. So that's definitely a big headline there, poised to be a surprise to him. Get the heck out of here. Oh, overreaction.
Gilbert, hey, it's Overreaction Lunes with the compa, so obviously a Lunes live. Gilbert, you have to admit, even you might have been a little bit surprised. I know it's a Giants, but you had to have been a little bit surprised when you looked at the score and you're like, what the hell's going on? Sam Darnold, 19 of 24, 208, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Justin Jefferson, 4 of 59, 1 touchdown. Aaron Jones, 14 of 94 for 1 touchdown. My bad, my mistake. On the other side, Danny Dimes, 22 of 42, 186, 2 picks. Malik Neighbors, 5 catches, 66 yards. A bunch of Charger fans yesterday, by the way, were, okay, you know what? Maybe I will take Alt over Malik Neighbors. And I'm like,
all of a sudden,
you guys don't want him. But Gilbert, what was your interpretation of that game?
Yeah, first I'll give the Vikings some credit. I'm not gonna say it's week 1. You're playing a crappy Giants team, but hey, like for Darnold to just do that to me went a long way. I'm like, cool, you've never really done that, so I can at least see when you're playing a crappy team with good coaching and good skill players, you're able to complete the throws. Because a lot of times with the Jets and the Panthers, he was so slow to react. He missed a lot of throws. He forced them. And he got interceptions. He got in his head a lot. So I like that Kevin O'Connell, who by the way ran circles on the Giants defensive coordinator. I don't know what the hell they were doing. It was like it's getting to a point where I know it's about the Vikings, but GM Joe Shane, like he's having a terrible week. Like first you gave up on Saquon and you went for Daniel Jones. You paid Daniel Jones the 4 years, $160 million, and then you trade for Brian Burns when your team is nowhere near in contention. You're just wasting a draft pick. Anyways, yes, the Vikings are great for 1 week, and after having a difficult training camp where you lost your rookie quarterback JJ McCarthy and among other things, that was a nice win to put it to the Giants. It kind of makes you feel better, but I'm not going to call them a playoff team. I'm not going to say that, maybe they'll win 6 games instead of 3. I'll read this. Uncle Jam's Army. Gilbert, Gilbert will make you lose money betting against Apple in the 2000s. Okay, I get it. That's a good one.
Vic is having too much fun with this.
That's a good one. Yes, but hey, nobody knew back then. That's why people aren't rich, right? So easier said than done. But you probably bet on crypto, so get out of here. What's my point here? There you go, Tom Brady. And my point is, Darnold was good for 1 week. He passed a lot of the tests. I obviously have a lot of respect for Kevin O'Connell. Here's where I admit my mistake. Yeah, I was a little harsh on 3-14, but look at that damn schedule. This is probably the one game they're going to be favored.
Next week, 49ers come there, Texans come there, at Packers. That'll be a interesting game.
That'll be 2.
Jets come there, then the Lions come there, then they go at Rams. So
it's one more point. It's harder than that than just looking at the schedule and going wins and losses. But that's part of why I went 3-14. But one more mistake, Vikings fans, if you happen to watch it, check out Compost on the Beat, Vikings fan. We got people from Detroit here in Chile. I counted out Kevin O'Connell coaching his butt off and getting a couple upset victories. So they might be like a 7-10 team, maybe 6, but they're not a playoff team. I'm not ready to admit that for sure.
So
it was Daniel Jones, Victor.
Can you imagine
no love for Brian Flores.
Can you imagine if on October 24th, Gilbert's going to be there? It's Vikings at Rams on Thursday Night Football.
They'll be undefeated by then. What?
Can you imagine if they have 3 wins by then and Gilbert's there and they get their 4th one?
That'd be awesome.
In person.
I'll have like a nice meeting with Vikings fans that mispronounced my first name.
That would be amazing. Gilbert, just real quick. I agree with everything that you said. Did you hear what Malik Neighbors said after the game?
I have not, so I can't wait.
All right.
Do you feel that he didn't look for you as much as you would have expected?
I mean, I don't know really what was going on back there, but I'm getting out my routes and I'm just trying to make a play, trying to find him, trying to make a better throw for him to make. So I mean, I was just doing my job. I mean, that's all I can do.
I was just doing my job.
He looked good for the routes that he ran, but Fernando,
said,
like
I was
Joe
doing my
Shane and Brian Dable are gonna have to be on the hot seat if they don't turn around.
Well, it
Like,
looks worse after you're on Hard Knocks and like Saquon's over there running. He almost had 4 touchdowns on
Yeah.
Friday night. So
you don't want to put in an older running back, but he also paid Daniel Jones after what 2 games that were impressive in 2022. Like it, and then like you could have drafted Michael Penix Jr. instead of Malik Neighbors, and you're still hitching your wagon on Daniel Jones. I don't understand that.
no love for Brian Flores, Gilbert.
Like I just said, it's Daniel Jones. So no credit there.
There you go.